Good morning. Welcome to the Lasham Daily Briefing for Monday, the 29th of September, 2025. So we're starting here with the synoptic yesterday at lunchtime. We did have a bit of rain in the morning, early afternoon that cleared up, and it turned out to be a very, very pleasant evening. So we did get some flying done yesterday. If we run that through midnight last night and into lunchtime today, this high pressure is still ridging up over the UK, and it's going to give us quite a pleasant day, I would imagine. If we take that through midnight tonight into lunchtime tomorrow, very little change there. So it's still going to be very, very light winds, but it's the time of year where we're starting to get things like radiation and advection fog and misting canopies, and certainly we've got low sun at the beginning of the day and at the end of the day. And we'll be on 27 today, so at the end of the day, it's going to be an issue. The sat picture shows much of the UK in clear skies, and that's going to bode well for us today. It shouldn't feel too cold out on the airfield. The rain radar shows one or two showers to the north and to the south, or to the southeast, should I say. And if we have a look at the rain forecast and run that through from about 8 o'clock, you can see the showers that are there kind of fizzle out. There's some hang around the channel for a while. And as we take that through towards the end of the afternoon and the hours of darkness, you can see there's one or two showers coming down the centre of the country around Birmingham area. But that's about it for the day. I'm just going to refresh this. I've been waiting on the ODM TAF, and yeah, it's in now. So they're forecasting variable 3 knots, greater than 10k visibility, few at 2,000 feet, and a 40% chance that between now and 10 o'clock local visibility down to 6 kilometres in mist. And the MIFG there is the sort of fog, the radiation fog, advection fog that we see on the airfield. That's down low level stuff. If we move on to the Farnborough TAF, 21 minutes ago, they're forecasting 280 degrees, 3 knots, 8 kilometres visibility, no significant clouds, and a 30% chance that by 9 o'clock local this morning, we have visibility down to 500 metres in fog, with the vertical visibility becoming quite poor. And then becoming by about 11 o'clock this morning, cavalcade. I think being up on the hill here at Lasham, we might avoid some of that fog. Spot winds are quite light, 5 knots, both to the north and the south of us, all heights up to 5,000 feet. Directions to the north of us, 240, 250, 260, to the south of us, 050, 040, and variable at 5,000. Windy, I'm suggesting a bit of a northerly flow with a little bit of west in it first thing. But if we take that through to about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, very little change there. Towards the end of the day, again, very little change, just that gentle northeasterly flow, northwesterly flow. It's kind of a contradiction in the local Met Office forecast. They're saying it's northeasterly, around about 3 knots. But looking out the window, the windsocks hang quite limp at the moment. Temperatures today, lunchtime, around about 17 centigrade, with the dew point down at about 6 or 8. Looking at the camera on the south side, this is a picture at 7:30 this morning. We'll just update that. Very little change there. There's a slight gust of wind and a slight little breeze there, but pretty much nil wind, blue skies. Temperature-wise, here on the airfield, we've got about 7 centigrades, and the dew point down at 5. It was a little while ago. That should be starting to warm up now, as you can see there, as the sun gets that little bit higher. Sky sight, They're suggesting we might have a bit of top cover later on in the day, but begin with, it's going to be blue. There's also suggesting that whatever thermals there are will be blue throughout the day, possibly up to about 3,500 feet above sight, and up to about 3 knots at best. Top meteo, thermal heights, if we run that through from 10 o'clock, start to get a little bit of convection by about 11. It should be convection near to the site by about 12, and that's going up to about 3,000 feet. If we run it through the afternoon, best it's going to get is about 4,000 feet above sea level, 3.5 above sight. And when we get to about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, it's going to die completely. NOTAMs today, the usual NOTAM website is down at the moment and having trouble getting access to it. So I've gone to NOTAM info, and just local to Lasham. The only real NOTAM is that one out to the west, which is Bart Stacey. That's the usual flare firing, and of course the Herta that's around. There's a rat around Oakhanger for the expulsion of drones, but that's nothing for us to worry about. So let's move on then to the local airfield briefing, and we'll start with the glider bookings and availability. There's a couple of K21s on 5-day courses. There's one K21 on the casual list. There's single-seater availability. There's 3 people on the casual list, one who needs an instructor, and of course the simulator is available as per usual. Couple of movements today, Beach 200s, both arriving. One at 12:51 local, the other one at 16:30 local. And the general situation is that there's a ridge of high pressure across the country. It's going to be blue conditions, light winds. We'll be on runway 27 with cables on the grass to the south. The grass is wet, so be careful when you're driving on the grass today in the buggies or in vehicles. It will be slippery. And when we're flying, remember that the canopies may start misting if you've got the canopies closed and you're not actually moving, so you're just sat on the ground. So prior to launch, keep them open as long as possible before you get airborne. And of course, there will be low sun, certainly at the end of the day on the run we're going to be on today. So just bear that in mind when you're doing your end of day flights. Instructors, please don't brief at the front of the queue. It holds people up, and please be ready when the cable or tug arrives. Do not land or taxi across the disused runways shown here in red. Okay, we're still getting people doing it. We've been briefing this for over a year now, and yet people are still rolling across those at high speed and causing damage to tires and wheels. So today's setup, launch point vehicle on 27 on the hard, winch launching off the grass to the south, area towing off the hard to the north side of the runway, and landing on the grass both 27 north and 27 south. That's it for me today. Have a great day's flying, have lots of fun, and please keep it safe.